Hello, friends. The last Jericho Road thrift store. It is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. When I started doing these videos, this series, I started at 9 o'clock when they first opened. So I thought this one will have chilled out because it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No, people are parking on the grass. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I was gonna leave my cart in the car, but by the looks of the parking lot, I should bring it in. So we're gonna bring in the cart again, and this will be the last in the Jericho Road series. Let's go see what we can find. So normally at stores, by the afternoon, it's slowed down, and that is not the case this time. So there are no buggies. That is their buggy corral you see there that is completely empty. Let me open this door for this lovely lady. We'll work together here. Yay, we did it. All right, let's go in and see what we can find. I have been to this Jericho Road once before, and there wasn't a ton of stuff here. And as I was walking in, the people that were in front of me were actually at the last one and told me I left a whole bag of clothes. So I'm probably not going to spend a ton of time here in this one because now I have to drive back 30 minutes to the other one to pick up the stuff. They have a lot of nice Vera Bradley here, but most of it was priced at like $15 to $20, which is a little bit higher than I want to pay. If it had been 10 and then 50% off, I probably would have got some, but they were all priced a little bit higher. I like this little mid-century modern mug, but I'm gonna behave and leave that behind. So I am really happy to see that the shelves have quite a bit more. I think that was a Ray Dunn Wolf Cup. Quite a bit more than what they had last time I was here. I think this one's cool. I really like mugs. So the hard thing with mugs is not necessarily the sales price, but most mugs go over a pound, so they ship at a 2-pound rate, which makes them pretty expensive for buyers. So unless you can find a mug that's worth probably 25 or 30 or more, then it's going to be really hard to sell simply because of the shipping cost. There are lots of hats in here. I don't know what this one is. Does anybody know? USC, I think is what that one was. Maybe University of South Carolina. There are a lot of hats. That was very stained. I am not in a very digging kind of mood. Look at this Vera Bradley. I didn't look at this one before. It's a really, really great shape, but you can see it's 18, so it would be 9. It's probably only worth about 25 to 30, so 9 is just a little more than I want to pay. Look at this cute little Boston lighthouse trinket box that says just breathe. I believe that's Cape May, so I'm going to grab that one. The store is absolute chaos on sales days. If you look at the floor, it's a disaster. All right, here's a Victoria's Secret. Look, I'm behaving putting it back because I do not think that shirt will sell for my $25 price point. So I do think I am developing better resistance, I guess, to those lower priced items. Just really trying to stick to my guns when it comes to that price point that I want. Look at this, Oscar de la Renta. It's a really, really nice robe. We are going to put that in our cart. So sleepwear, as I always tell you guys, is not a section you want to sleep on. Haha, that was like a dad joke from a mom. There is a lot of profits to be found in sleepwear section, so definitely at least glance over it when you're in the store. that is one section I typically will not skip. We're not finding a ton here. But again, you have to remember we are at this one at 2 o'clock. This one's a really, really nice robe. I think I'm going to pick that one up as well. I think it was Nighttime was a brand. Not really familiar with it. It was a vintage brand. And it was in really good condition. That one I didn't see a tag on. A very lacy bra. Right for the robes, my friend. Right for the robes. My eyes are like trained on them. Look at this disaster. It's crazy. All right, let's see if we can find us some more breakable things. Little chickens. I think that one was more modern though. These looked vintage, but I think those were kind of reproduction, so I think I'm going to pass on those as well. But this, so this is $10. I will tell you guys, this is another mistake of a buy. This is a vintage Lefton fish plate, and it's only worth about 20 to 25. So with that tiny chip, I probably would have been better off to leave it behind. But I know summer's coming up and people are doing like crawfish boils and things like that. And I think that plate would be a great serving plate for it. But it is going to be a beast to ship. It's about 15 inches. Those were KCL brand, I think. And I'm not familiar with that one. I bet I scare some of you the way I flip over breakables. I better knock on something. I've never broke an item in the store. Look at this little kitty cat. He is very cute. He is $4, so he will be $2. And I think I'm going to get him. My mom used to have a bunch of little figurines like him, so that's definitely a nostalgic purchase on my part. Look at these. So these are only $1.50 for the set of 3. They are, it was stuck to the shelf. They are vintage Italian souvenir, little like maybe Dimitas tea or coffee set. And this set's actually worth over $50, so that one was definitely a great buy. This one looks like Deruda, and it is. I've done very, very well with Deruda pieces, but this one looks like it has a chip in it, so we're going to leave that guy. If you do come across those, though, they do run between $30 and $50, depending on the pattern. If they are Deruda, that is a name to definitely remember. And this is a lot of new, more modern knickknacks here. Little duck. I put the little duck back. The little duck might have been okay. This is weird. Look at this. I put it back, but I think it was a Native American redware piece. It was pretty cool. There's a traffic jam in this aisle. So I'm going to wait for them to come out, and then we shall go down it and see what we can find. I totally understand kids just stopping. Dalton likes to do that as well. And Dalton will be along in my next series, which is going to be Key Training Thrift. We went to 50% off days there. And then after that, there's going to be another Jericho Road series. I don't know if Dalton will go to Jericho Road, but he will be in the Key Training Thrift videos with me. Why do they tape all of this stuff together? Do you see all of that stuff? There's so much. This lady was so nice. She was going to help me. I wanted to see if there was a brand. She helped me pick it up. She was very nice helping me. But they're so, I was showing her, I was like, they're all chipped and they have it all together. So you have to take it chipped ones and all or nothing. And so I decided to take nothing. I do, if you know me, I do occasionally pick up some chipped pieces, but they have to be higher dollar and more rare in order for me to pick them up. These are really, really, I love that. I love that pattern. Those are diamond table. I cannot say that word. And I'm not sure if those were worth it. Look at all of these plates. It's like a massive amount of plates in here. No ticket, no sale. That's the one thing I like about Key Training. Key Training will sell you stuff. They will price it there. Look at these. These are Anissa. I think these are actually, I believe they're Hungary. And with them being half off, I'm going to get those. They're really, really pretty. They are hand-painted pottery pieces. That kind of looked like Gray Done, but it was not. Look at all the false-graph. I will tell you guys, false-graph is typically a no-no on picking up unless it is a rare serving piece. That would be the only exception that I have found to false-graph being worth picking up. Not a big shoes person. You can see I gave them about 2 seconds. So the nice thing about my little cart is it fits down the rows with the buggies, and the regular buggies won't fit 2 down an aisle, but my little cart will squeeze by on most of the aisles, which is nice. Look at all the candles. Lots and lots of candles. I was chit-chatting. I do take the sound out of here because typically there is music playing. I also obviously am talking to people, so I find it easier to explain and do a voiceover. This little owl is super cute. Not that one. This one. Yeah, this one. He's only a single, but I think he's cute enough on his little mushroom that I'm going to pick him up by himself. I don't typically pick up single salt and pepper shakers, but I really like that owl. What is this? A little elephant pen holder. That was pretty cool. Trying to see if this one was signed anywhere, but I don't see a signature on that one. This store definitely does not have a shortage of knickknacks, for sure. I'm staying here so long because it's very easy to glance over things that might be valuable. So I definitely scan each little section probably 2 to 3 times with my eyes because it's very, very easy to miss things. Cinnamon apple. That one was still $2.50. Look, I'm showing you it's the same price it was at CVS. Who knows how long ago. It always makes me laugh when thrift stores have items priced what they were at retail, and sometimes higher. I've seen like Walmart clearance stickers and then they have it priced higher than that. If you missed it over on my Nurse Flipper channel, I did do a video on candles that are worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So I do give the candle section a little bit of extra time because of that, just to make sure we don't miss anything. This one's really pretty. I just don't think the value is probably there, unfortunately. Lots and lots of baskets here too. I like this little crackle glass. There was a set of them, but I'm not sure how well they would do. That one was marked Jason. Not familiar with that name. All of these stores have so much good furniture. Do not buy furniture new. That is my word of advice to you. Those were my friends that told me that I left my bag. I'm really glad they did, because otherwise I wouldn't have noticed till I got home, and I live 2 hours away. So very, very appreciative of them. This one's pretty cool. United States Air Force. And I don't know, that one actually might have had enough value to be worth picking up. Traffic jam again. We'll just look on the shelf some more. This one's probably made in China. It was a little glass oil lamp. I was talking to the employee here. He was gathering his supplies, and he said they are very, very used to the store being so chaotic on sales days. They expect it because it just happens every time, and they don't do it very often. And here it's not a set date. It's just one day they do the sale, and I don't know if it's by when their inventory is overloaded or how they decide that, but yeah. All right, we are in line. The line is absolutely insane. And I saw this massager. So this one has a $39.99 price tag. So look, I turned the box over and out came the massager. This is actually GNC brand. And this one with the discount will be $5, and I believe it's worth $30 to $35. So if you don't know, these handheld massagers actually do pretty well, even without the box. And of course the box will help increase the value. So we're standing in line shopping, because why not, right? I don't know much about all these electronics and gadgets though. Not very good at that stuff. So this is a scrub set, and the scrub sets are actually only $1 for the whole set. So if they're on the same hanger, they're only $1 for both. So those were only 50 cents each. Here's another one too. So I do think the sets will bring $25, and from $1 into $25, I do not think that is too bad. Let's look at some linens. This one, if you see the pink discoloration, I think we will pass on that one. I will get them if they have a little bit of fraying, but the discoloration just doesn't do well. Look at this. I'm so sad. There's a hole in it, because I love those colors. But I don't think with the hole it'll do very well. Look at all these toys. Toys and linens. Oh my. This is a very fuzzy blanket, but I think it's a newer one. And that tapestry with just like the floral, I tend to go for more, I guess, pictorial throws. But look at how amazing this mid-century modern chevron. So it's $12, but it'll only be $6 with the discount, and it is really, really cool. Definitely mid-century modern colors there with that avocado green and the orange. So I think that one should do pretty good. And I think definitely worth the $6.50. See if there's anything hiding back here. It's a nice real wood dresser that you got a little close-up there. This throw is $2.50. Really, really soft. I don't see a tag, but I really like that one. So I think I'm going to get it. This is regular curtains. Looks like it's Lush Decor. I haven't heard of that brand, so I did decide to pass on that one. These table runners are actually really, really high quality. There's 2 of them here, and I think I'm going to grab both of them. So they're really long, and they're $5 each, so they'll be $2.50, but very, very well made, and they are thick. So when I find quality table runners, I definitely will pick those up, and that pattern is beautiful. Those could be used for like the back of a sofa or a sofa table or on the foot of a bed. I've seen some. It looks almost like Winnie the Pooh, but maybe it's not Winnie the Pooh. I'm not sure. It's $2.50 though, so we'll take a chance and grab it. Why not? These are really, really pretty, but I think those were like newer and they didn't feel overly well made, so we're gonna leave those. Don't really see anything else here. It's catching my eye. Bear, a king bed skirt. Bed skirts are something I feel like not very many people use anymore. So the only time I really will get bed skirts is if they are in a set. I don't buy them individually. I wish I had, look at that turtle shirt. I like their turtle shirt. I'm I spying in other people's cart. All right. This looks like it's kind of a medical supplies section. And we're walking to get into this line. Look at this. We're almost at the checkout and somebody left a Le Creuset mug for $1. So I'm going to take it. And somebody put back this Vera Bradley with an $85 tag. So I think I'm done now. I'm going to check out. All right. Still hot in Florida. We didn't get a ton there, but I still spent over $90 because I found those really cute Nike Airs for my grandson. And then I also, they gave me that really cool vintage hanger, and I can't even think. It's so hot. Oh, the amazing Le Creuset mug sitting on the table for $1. Like, who left a Le Creuset for $1? I don't know, but whoever it was, thank you. So let's go ahead and take a look again at everything I got. All right, so we got some fun stuff. Beautiful blanket. Look at this really cool mid-century modern crochet. 2 table runners that are really, really high quality. These were only $2.50 each. The Vera Bradley was $12, but it has a brand new $85 price tag. The set of scrubs were only $1 for both. Christmas throw, me and my vintage nighttime. And then I told them I wanted to buy this hanger, and they gave it to me free. This is rainbow plastic. It's a vintage one, and I think it's worth money. a La Crusade mug, a massager, new in the box. Fish plate, it does have a chip, but this one's from Japan and I think it should do good. Cute little kitty, some Italian little snack set, the owl, a Oscar de la Renta robe for $1, and then these amazing plates. These are Italy. So if you're interested in anything, shoot me an email, thenurseflipper@yahoo.com. This is the end of the Jericho Road thrifts, and I will see you on the next one.